Hi everybody, welcome to Magical Vegan Kitchen. My name is Megan and today I'm telling you about my adventure making Vegetable Wellington. I cooked that this Saturday, today is Monday, and what I did was I recorded bits and pieces of the process. This was a lengthy dish to make and it was expensive, but in my opinion it was totally worth it. It was really tasty. I'm still eating leftovers, which is always a good thing. And yeah, it was a good challenge in terms of like multitasking in the kitchen. It probably didn't help when I was trying to record things and cook things at the same time. So that's what this video is about. Similar to some of the other videos I've made, I didn't do a cost analysis because it was expensive. I did not think about the calories because it's the holidays and calories don't count during the holiday season, in my opinion. You just keep wearing leggings as pants and then everybody wins. So now I guess I will stop talking and show you what I had to do. The first component I had to make was shiitake bacon, and that was thinly sliced shiitakes marinated in olive oil, sesame oil, soy sauce, liquid smoke, sea salt, and pepper. And you let that marinate for half an hour, and then you baked it in the oven for 20 minutes. The next component were the roasted carrots. So I put carrots in a skillet with water and brought it to a boil, let them cook until they were tender. Drained the water, added some thyme sprigs, put it in the oven, and let it roast until they were all wrinkly and caramelized. My favorite part was definitely the mushroom Duxelles. What this is baby Bella mushrooms that you put in the food processor and chop until they are a lovely fine chop. You heat oil in the skillet and cook that until it is brown. You add some garlic and shallot and cook that until it's fragrant. Then you add the soy sauce and bourbon and cook until there's almost no liquid left, at which point you will add a cup of panko breadcrumbs and mix it up, and then you'll transfer it to a bowl so it doesn't cook anymore. Then what you're going to do is add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup to the shiitake bacon, do a rough chop, add it to the bowl, and then take the herb mix and add that to the same bowl and mix it again. Next was the cashew bean mixture. First, you made a quart of stock and added a pound of raw cashews to the pot, brought it to a boil, and cooked until there was almost no liquid. Meanwhile, you drained and rinsed a can of cannellini beans and cooked them until they were wrinkly. The third flavor component is sauteed shiitakes. So it's 8 ounces of shiitakes sauteed until they are brown and a bit wrinkly. All of this happens while your cashews are cooking. Once the cashews are done, you take them from the pot and put them in the food processor and pulse until it is a rough chop. You cook the leeks and celery till tender, then add them to the food processor with the beans. Then you add that to the bowl with the cashews and mix it together. Then you put a half cup of pepitas and sunflower seeds in the food processor, and then you add your herbs and mix. Assembling this was kind of a learning process. First, I learned that you're supposed to let the phyllo dough thaw out a bit, so this piece was really thick, as you can see by the pieces on the end. I attempted to follow the directions that were provided for the recipe. I spent a lot of time pulling on the phyllo and trying to make everything fit. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was creative in terms of like how you made the layers. The arranging of carrots were supposed to be in like nice straight lines, but I just wanted as many carrots in there as I could fit. I really enjoyed the layer I'm constructing right now. It was really flavorful and tasty. The cashew bean mixture is good, but the sunflower seeds overpowered it. So mostly you tasted sunflower seeds. So if I was going to make this in the future, I would omit the pepitas and have the sunflower seeds. I'd actually have the entire cashew bean mixture because it made a lot. And I would make more of the mushrooms. So this is me showing you how awesome I am at layering. And then you put that, you know, thing inside the thing and wrap it again. And then I wrapped it in plastic wrap because I accidentally thawed my phyllo too much. And that's for scale, that's my hand. And that's it in the oven, being all pretty and baking. And I took it out thinking it was done, which, you know, based on the golden brown going on there, I thought it was. But nope, it was raw. So I had to slice it and ended up baking it again. So that's how you make Veggie Wellington. I also made gravy to go with it. There's a recipe in the little website doodad for the gravy as well. It's just a stock based with some thyme and a bay leaf. So it's pretty easy, pretty tasty. Goes really well with the Veggie Wellington, and overall it was a really fun experience. It took 5 hours to make this, partially because of the baking and then rebaking issue. I think that if I had done a better job with thawing my phyllo in the beginning and then stretching it so that it wasn't just super thick, it probably wouldn't have had the problem that it had. But that's okay, it was still delicious, and I just really enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, or you made this and you want to share photos or talk about how tasty it is, you can tweet at me at magicalvegan. So that was my holiday fancy food. I had 3 days of like great food, and this week is New Year's Eve, so I guess it's gonna be chow time again here soon. And I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate, that you ate tasty, tasty food, and that you have a fancy, wonderful New Year's as well. So thank you for watching, and bye!